Now, with all our profile, we celebrating out Women's Day with all those different governments that you saw. How was it?
As I, International Women's Day used not to be very prominent.
Mm,
Um, the United Nations
yeah.
um, really recognized it in 1975. That is when 8th of March
Mm,
was declared as International Women's Day to be celebrated annually. But the struggle
mm,
for women's liberation, yeah, and rights
mm,
and dignity,
yeah.
equality, equity started way back in from the beginning of the 20th century. But it was isolated, you know.
Mm,
If you trace it, it was only in 1975
five.
that the United Nations declared that day. And I think in Uganda or Africa in general,
Mm,
it took us time to begin uh, uh, celebrating this day or recognizing this day or even declaring it a public holiday. To the best of my knowledge, it is only during the current government of NRM that the date
mm,
has been uh,
embraced so much.
declared
Yeah.
a public holiday
Mm,
and celebrated
mm,
annually. So the earlier generation, we didn't celebrate this day.
mm,
And this day is very significant in the development of not only women but also human history,
yeah.
because i- women generally have been, you know,
Isolated.
I could say oppressed. Uh, in
Correct.
a lot of places, still women are denied education.
Mm,
Women do not get equal pay with the men. There is rampant domestic
violence against them.
violence against women and the
Yeah.
girls, and even in employment, you know, the type
Yeah.
of jobs that women are supposed to do are normally the manual ones and so on. The big jobs, the ones which are well paying, were all taken by men,
Man.
and there was some stereotype of the kind of job women
Offered.
can
Yeah.
do. And
Mm.
but as you can all see now, that is a stereotype which does not hold water. Any woman can do the job which a man can do. We now have had the women presidents,
Yes.
prime ministers,
Mm,
the bank executives, you know, in both the private sector and in
mm.
government. It is women have proven sometimes even more competent
It's true.
than
The
men.
man.
Yeah, so as captured in this year's, I think, theme captures it all in a very short caption. That is peace, justice, and
And rights.
action.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, your rights,
Justice
justice,
and
and,
action
and action
for women and
for
girls.
women and girls.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all what it is all about. That the rights of women, the justice for the women, and the action
Mm.
to change the status
Mm.
quo. Yeah, that summarizes it, what the day is all about, because it is a recognition that women are still a disadvantage overall, and that there is a lot has been done, like in Uganda, I think, like in other countries, but in many parts of the world, in places like Afghanistan, girls are not even allowed to go to school up to today. And in some
Mm.
countries, they are not even allowed to drive. They must stay at home. They are not allowed to go to work. If you are going anywhere, you must be accompanied by a
I
man.
only thought it was much in Africa where women, in Afghanistan.
No, 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 no. It's not only in Africa.
Mm,
The worst country, I think, for women's rights is Afghanistan. So
oops.
women are still, it is still a struggle, though some progress has been made.
Mm,
So we can't say now we have done enough,
achieved
we
it, yeah.
relax. So every year we need to remind ourselves. And every year they come with a different theme, but all revolving around promoting the rights of women, giving them justice, and on taking action to see that they realize their potential.
If I may ask a little bit,
Mm.
why are people failing, or why are men failing so much to let women be as they are?
I think it is tradition. Tradition, is tradition and culture is so well, so embedded that it takes um, really a lot of education
Mm,
and time, if I may say, for those things to change. But I see that it is changing. It is changing,
mm,
but not fast enough, in my view,
mm,
because women can now. You now find women in business. You find women are employed. Uh, in some places, actually, in some cases, it is the women who are running households now, because they are the ones earning more money than even the men. Although, of course, some men resent that, and it's a cause of some domestic violence, but many men also now go with it.
we are in Pakwach,
Uh,
Jonam.
yes.
The last time when I was in Kampala, someone was telling me, for not only one, over like four,
Mm.
have told me that they said, you Jonams don't take care of your women. You let women do take over your responsibilities. That is
Yes.
one. You're fond of beating up women, Jonam.
Mm.
And to them, I have a good Jonam. How true is that?
I can say that has not always been true of Jonam.
Mm,
In our culture, a man was very, very proud to look after his wife,
mm,
after his children.
mm,
And at the time I was growing up, men were really the breadwinners. They were. So it is, I think, for me, a breakdown in societal norms. And it
mm.
is not only happening in Jonam.
Jonam.
But if you look at the old generation, and you see, including those who had many wives, who are
Yes.
polygamous and had many children, they looked after their families.
Yes, it's
It's
true.
not what you are seeing today. What we are seeing today is, I think, a breakdown in the morals and the culture. You see, a young man uh, impregnates a girl, abandons the girl,
Mm,
and you see all the women looking after grandchildren,
mm,
and in most cases
for
it
sure.
is the girl's mother. So, and those days, really, it was almost a shame for a woman to get pregnant before
Before
getting married.
marriage, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a breakdown, and I see it is indeed people are becoming irresponsible. You can say we have them in our
Mm,
homes. We can't deny that.
yes.
Yeah, but it is not that is a trait of Jonam.
Jonam.
And I can assure you, this complaint, I hear it from other parts of Uganda as well. Though it may be more, I have heard it from our neighbors in
Yeah.
Nubara
In
here.
Lubara.
I've heard it from
Mm,
their Lur.
yes.
I've heard it from the Acholi,
Yeah,
from
Uganda
the
now.
land, even Baganda. So it is a problem which is with a new generation. And I think it's basically also life has become a little more demanding and
Mm,
tougher.
mm,
So people are trying to avoid responsibilities.
mm.
Young boys, and this is something which our cultural institutions and religious institutions should try and fight, maybe through education, sensitization, and revival of some of our cultural practices. I don't know.
Men have been left out. That's another thing.
Men, how?
The how bit of it. You don't find in a gathering where men, knowledge is passed on how you used to take care of our
Yeah,
mothers.
yeah,
It is not there.
yeah,
No one trains you. You find
yeah,
your way, just you're married and
yeah.
that's it.
So that is also a what? A judgment on our generation,
Yes,
maybe that we do not pass
you didn't pass on.
on the knowledge and the culture onto
Yes.
our children.
Mm.
So we are raising, but I also see foreign influence
Too much.
because the world has become so small. You now find young people on these phones, social media, Instagram, TikTok,
TikTok.
what have you. People are now learning foreign cultures, ways of
Lifestyle.
life, admiring it,
Yeah.
and so it's not a very easy thing. The world, they say, has become a global village, and that global village is not always good for us.
It's not. I see it's
Mm,
not good.
uh,
We're celebrating Out Women's Day.
yeah.
I ask you to take this time, at least the top 5 women out, starting with mom, wishing you the Happy Women's Day.
Yes, I want to
Eh.
wish my wife,
Mm.
Madam Sylvia Ofoiru, and my 4 lovely daughters, Sharon,
Faith.
Onia,
Mm.
uh, Faith, Kisha Apio, Achen Hope, Cayenne,
Mm.
and Akelo Pacific. I wish them Happy Women's Day.
Amen.
I want to wish our district community development officer, Madam Berna, uh, a happy
Women's Day.
Women's Day. She's, I know, working tirelessly
Mm.
to promote Women's Day. We have, fortunately, in our district, both our cow
Mm.
and deputy cow
Female.
are female.
Oh,
I
wow.
wish our cow,
Interesting.
Canon Jessica Ongerto,
Mm.
a happy Women's Day, and
Amen.
our deputy cow, Madam Florence Achen,
Happy
happy
Women's Day.
Women's Day. In Pakwach District Local Government, we have so many women, all of them
Wow.
heads of departments, those working in different capacities. In my office, I have 2 ladies, my secretary, Madam Juliet, the Peace, our office attendant, who has recently been promoted to become a parish chief.
Wow.
So all those are all in Pakwach District Local Government. The entire
Happy.
women of Pakwach
Happy Women's Day.
who are working so hard to maintain their families and to advance the women's cause. I wish you happy
Women's Day.
Women's Day.